Vernomatic Productions.
Are you ready?
Live from the Metal Mayhem Studios in Rochester, New York.
We are gold.
And heard around the world by metalheads just like you. This is Metal Mayhem ROC.
Heavy metal music.
Your weekly dose of metal music, interviews, album reviews, news, and more. Want to be part of the show? Send us a message through our website, metalmayhemroc.com, or hit us up on Facebook and Twitter. Search Metal Mayhem ROC, a proud member of the Pantheon podcast team.
It's getting nice and heavy.
Now, welcome our hosts, John the Vernomatic Verno, and direct from New Jersey, Metal Walt.
Good evening, everybody. Vernomatic here, Metal Mayhem ROC, and the excitement is building. As I sit here up in the Metal Mayhem studios, Metal Walt and I are getting ready for the 72 Seasons Metallica Takeover event at MetLife Stadium down in New Jersey this coming weekend. I have live from his car on his way to get a haircut for the weekend, Metal Walt. What's going on, Walt?
Well, guys, there's some breaking news before we get into the metal weekend of the year. Paul Rubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman, dead at age 70. My condolences go out to all of his fans.
Well, hey, you know, he's known as Pee Wee Herman, but he had that kick-ass role in Blow, his little devious acting performance. But, hey, you know what? R.I.P. Pee Wee Herman. I enjoyed his work. Tonight, we're going to launch a week-long celebration. Walt and I, we have secured tickets to both the shows Friday night and Sunday night down in the Meadowlands, actually MetLife Stadium. Bastardane, the band that Castor Hetfield and some other college buddies put together about 2-3 years ago. Well, Walt and I had a chance to catch up with the whole band last Friday afternoon and had a chance to find out what's going on with them, what they're all about. And we're going to kick off the Metallica celebration tonight with that interview. Now, Walt, they're playing your hometown of Kearney, New Jersey tomorrow night. Are you going to have a chance to get to the show? And what did you think about the Bastardane guys?
Well, yes, I'm certainly going to do my best to get down there, even if it's a bit of a late gig. But listen, Castor, of course, son of James, he's playing drums for Bastardane. And these are 4 kids in their early 20s. They went to college together in Savannah, and they put together a metal band. And I think it's the kind of music that our listeners like. It's doomy, sludgy, you know, kind of that in that vein of Old Sabbath and COC and stoner rock all the way, man. I think it's pretty good stuff. So looking forward to seeing these guys live and seeing what they're all about. And who knows, maybe Dad will pop into the club at Jersey tomorrow.
You're not sure. It's always a possibility. Now, Metallica, they're playing MetLife on Friday night, but Saturday night down in New York City, Bastardane and OTTO, which is Tye Trujillo, the son of Rob Trujillo, his band is playing along with some other Metallica tribute bands. That's the festivities that's going on Saturday night, and then Sunday night, another Metallica show. Friday night, Prong is playing the parking lot of MetLife. Sunday, Overkill's playing. And it's just, Pantera's playing Friday night, along with Mammoth WVH, Five Finger Death Punch, and 9 Inch Kills Sunday night. So we're going to do our best with updates, live Facebook, cut-ins, reviews of the sets, pictures. We'll have a follow-up show right after it happens, and we'll bring it all to you, even if you can't make the show. So, Walt, I think it's time for you to go get your haircut, get yourself looking all snazzy for the weekend, and let's get into this Bastardane. For Metal Walt, I'm the Vernomatic. This is Metal Mayhem ROC. Well, we have something.
They're coming on.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I got to see this guy in a towel? Come on, man.
You got out shower.
What?
That's awesome, man.
Do you need a couple of minutes to pull yourself together? You know?
No.
We're good.
All right.
That's awesome. You guys are you're up in Teaneck now tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
What are you doing? You at a hotel or something, or where are you guys chilling?
We're at this guy's house. We're actually on Long Island right now.
Okay.
That's where we live. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool, man.
I drive back afterward if we're not too tired.
All right. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys could make it. This is killer.
So we got 4 people here. Who are the extra?
Yeah, we do. We added this guy. That guy.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Sterling.
Sterling, good to meet you, man.
Well, hello, Sterling. I'm John. I go by the Vernomatic. This is Metal Walt. I'm up here in Rochester, New York. Walt's around the corner in East Hanover, New Jersey.
Yeah, I'm not too far from you guys. Where you're going to be playing tonight and next week. So,
Nice.
Cool.
Are you guys going to any of the shows?
I'm coming down to Kearney on Tuesday at Jimmy's.
Oh,
And I think I mentioned this to Castor. That's my hometown, man. I grew up in that town.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
I'll be down there. I'll meet you guys in person. We'll say hi and all that stuff. But
Yeah, and we'll be down for the MetLife shows and the Saturday night Gramercy gig you guys got.
Nice.
Yeah. We travel.
yep.
Yeah.
So we got Sterling. Who's the gentleman drinking?
Ethan on
Ethan.
guitar.
Yep.
Okay.
And Castor and Towel Guy.
Are you Jacobious or you Jake Dallas? Who are you?
I'm Jacobious Lovebone now.
All right.
I was like looking at the back of the CD. I'm like, who the hell? What the fuck? I got the wrong guy.
You gotta change it up every now and then,
I figured it based on your stage outfit at Rockville or whatever. I'm like, this guy's a clown, man. He's a clown. He's got some humor.
All right. Well, you know what? We don't even need an official opening because we just did it. So we have, is this the world premiere of Sterling with Bastardane?
It is.
American world premiere. Yeah,
world premiere. Yes,
it is.
All right. Well, from Savannah, Georgia, that's what the press release says. Bastardane, now a 4-piece. Guys, welcome to Metal Mayhem ROC. How are you?
Great.
Doing well. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So we've already sort of broken the ice. Walt, let's get into it. You've put together a great little talking point, and let's get to know these guys.
Absolutely. So, guys, nice to meet you. And I got some cool visuals that will go along with this. And Sterling, sorry that you're not in this picture, but if you get listen, well, next week when I meet you in person, we'll do a nice band promo and we'll get it back on here so you guys you can be in there too. Perfect.
Perfect.
Nice.
That sounds great.
So, but hey, guys, we want to talk a little bit about you guys and the origins of Bastardane. But first, where did you guys come up with this name? Because I'm struggling to figure out what the hell it means. Talk about the name of the band.
Yeah, so we all met in Savannah, Georgia, going to college together at Savannah College of Art and Design. And Jake and I took chemistry class together freshman year. And the teacher gave us, it's art school chemistry. So it's not super complicated. And he showed us this list that was called 10 funny and unusual molecules. And one of them was called Bastardane. And I just kind of saw it and wrote it down because I thought it was a cool word.
Yeah, we were looking for names at the time. We had some awful,
terrible ideas.
So we were like, oh, that's cool. Let's go with that for now. Yeah.
Well, it has a nice ring to it, Bastardane. So it's a chemistry term.
Yeah, it is. It's not a made-up word. Everyone thinks it's a made-up word.
Well, someone made it up.
Yeah. It was made up.
Yeah, Webster's dictionary made up the word. So,
but I mean, listen, it's got the word bastard in it. That's metal enough, and that's all that matters, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you guys, talk about your origin. So I gather from looking at you guys have played a lot of gigs down in Savannah. Is that where you kind of formed and cut your roots there?
Yeah, completely.
There's a lot of it's actually a pretty cool scene there. A lot of small local bands that play most weeks,
Yeah,
a bunch of different
pretty
places.
much every weekend there's shows Thursday through Saturday at a bunch of different spots. So there's a lot of bands playing pretty often, and we kind of just started jamming in college. We convinced them to let us use the basement of the Performing Arts building, and we apparently like ruined the play that quarter because we were always
Very
hearing music while they were trying to rehearse.
They said yes to us though, so that's
That's pretty awesome. But I was going to say to you guys, like Savannah, I went there on vacation once, man. I don't think of like Savannah as like a metal city, but it's a pretty cool town regardless, man. You go down on that river walk. I mean, lots of street performers and stuff. Pretty cool little city. Great beer, great coffee. So it sounds like a cool place to live.
It is a lot of fun. It's really small, but you know, it puts you on the map. You get to meet people really quickly and see a lot of cool bands. So we like it for that reason.
Where are you guys from? Are you locals? Castor, how'd you get down to Georgia for school? How'd that all come about?
Yeah, we all are from different places. Sterling is from Georgia.
Savannah,
He's from Savannah.
Okay.
But the rest of us are from all over the place, and we all went to Savannah for college.
Yeah, I grew up in Seattle and then moved to Savannah when I was 18 to go to school.
Yeah, I lived my whole life.
Yeah, that's how it is. You know, people, I'm in the north. A lot of these kids, they go down south. Looks like the West Coasters. You want to get to the East Coast. East Coast wants to get to the West Coast. Well, cool. It's Savannah's game. So, well, let's talk about the album. You got some notes on this.
Yeah, so we want to give you guys some time to go through. We talk about the album, but like the sound of the band is, I'm 53. John's what, 56, 57, and we come from another
56.
generation. 56, but we come from another generation, and you guys, and I say this all sincerely, you guys hit that sweet spot, man. I love that kind of down-tuned, fuzzy, stoner, doomy sound, a little bluesy. You know, you rock out, you get heavy and thrashy at times, some drumming, but it's got like that sweet spot. So maybe before we go into the album, like, I mean, Castor, obviously we know who your dad is, and we're not going to get into that and all that other stuff, but like, where did you guys, like, what metal did you guys listen to growing up? Like, what posters were up on your walls?
Or if not metal, what are, where'd you pull this from?
I think the sound kind of just happened as a mixture of everyone's influences. Like when I was a little kid, I listened to a lot of, like, when I was really into skateboarding as a teenager, and I would always listen to like Slayer and go to the skate park. But I listened to a lot more non-metal. Like I was really, really into Jimi Hendrix and Pink Floyd as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, that kind of translates into the way I play guitar.
Yeah, there's definitely things that we all mutually like together, but we have a lot of our own, like, very specific tastes in music, at the end of the day.
Definitely old souls. And to expand on what Walt was talking about, the refreshing thing with your sound is a lot of these younger bands now, they get all extreme, and we call them squiggly line bands. It's nothing against them, but you can't read the logo. You listen to it, you don't know where it's going. It's
logos. Yeah.
Yes. If you can't read the logo, man, forget it, man. I mean, you guys, like, you look at the pictures you guys have on like your Facebook and stuff. You got cool little tour posters at your gigs, cool little artwork. Like that's that throwback style, man, which is really, really cool. But so when did you guys, I'm gathering from when the album came out, again, probably cliche, but you guys were probably writing songs during the pandemic and all that. Is that kind of how it went down?
Yeah,
kind of.
It was, right?
Well, Castor wasn't in Savannah during the pandemic.
Yeah, we had Castor's in the band when we first started. Then we had some other members. We played for a while. And then when Castor came back, that's when we actually wrote the first album.
Okay.
For real. And that was like 21, right?
Yeah. Well, the album came out 2022. But yeah, we started writing the album at the end of 2021. But the band actually started at like the beginning of 2019, and then COVID hit and we didn't get much done for a while.
We just practiced a lot. Obviously no shows, but we were writing a lot at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny because I was telling John there was a video that I can't remember the name of the song that came out probably before this album. I don't remember the name of the song, but I was like, I don't think that's Castor in that. The guy had pink hair and stuff. I'm like, so was that the other drummer?
Oh yeah, Wealthy Fantasy video they did.
Yeah,
that was that was with one.
Oh
the
yeah,
drummer that joined the band when I was gone.
Okay, got it. That's cool. All right. So we want to get into the new album, guys, and it's a good one. We love it. So, John, you talk about some of the songs. We've dissected each of these songs. Let's just go through a few of them. Give them our thoughts on the album.
Well, if we're staying true to the old school theme, the opener, a great upbeat track to open the album, and it just establishes the sound of Bastardane right from the start. It's like, this is us. This is what we're about. Is that like a first song you wrote? Predetermined opener? If so, where in the timeline of Bastardane was this song written?
That was the first one we finished.
Yeah, we would open with that one at a lot of the shows at first too.
Yeah,
at the time.
It kind of became the opening track as a result of us opening every show with it.
Yeah,
because it was the first one we finished, and it
was short and quick, and we learned it pretty easily. And yeah.
Well, you hit the mark, because that's exactly what I got out of it. Let's see. Then let's just keep going. Praise No Bliss. The song eventually picks up a little slow part at the beginning. Where was this song conceived? And was it in the same timeline or?
Actually, so I think one of us wrote the original version of that song a long time ago.
During the pandemic, yeah.
And then we kind of revisited some of the main riffs and then just completed. It kind of turned into a different song, but the original idea was from quite a while ago. And we just liked that riff and wanted to keep it and turn it into a song for the album.
Yeah, that song was really the main
That's
riff.
That's the oldest song.
That verse riff, that was just kind of repurposed from a totally different song that we never actually finished.
Yeah, that's probably the oldest song on this album, I'd say, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a great point, because the band is young. Did you find yourself grabbing a midsection from this, putting it in that, and sort of formulating these songs?
Sometimes, yeah, but
for Above All and Praise No Bliss, yes.
We did write a lot and scrap a lot of songs.
Imposter was a pretty old one that we were playing before, while Castor was gone as well. But everything else besides those three was pretty much all brand new material once we decided to sit down and say, we're going to finish an album.
Yeah.
Because Imposter, that one, it sticks out a little bit in a good way, because it's a little melodic. I think it's got a cool main riff, and it's catchy. Yeah. The pace of the song works, but it definitely stands out a little bit different. So I can see that that one may have been written at a little bit of a different time, but definitely like that one. Gaslight and Chum, I know these two are really killer tracks. In my likes, I mean, Gaslight, it's got slower, bluesy, really good guitar tone, even a little bit of jazzy drumming in there, Castor. It's cool, and there's something weird in the middle that happens. Where you guys kind of slow down and you pick up and you slow down and you pick up. It almost sounds like it's a mistake, but you left it in there. It's just a good killer heavy track. Talk about that one.
That one, I think we were just having a lot of, it might have been a mistake where we do some slowing down and speeding up sometimes, but it's fun to fun to have a song where you don't play it to a click. Yeah. So it's the feel of the song. It'll speed up and it'll slow down, just whatever feels right while you're playing it, instead of whatever the computer tells you that you need to play at. I think that song, we had a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we kind of would find ourselves, slowing down or speeding up naturally just from adrenaline or whatever. Yeah. And then we just started doing it really drastically on purpose in that song.
Yeah, we intentionally made it a little weird.
Yeah. No, but it works. It's a cool one. I hope you guys are doing that one live. What about some of the instrumental songs that you got?
Yeah.
Revolt is that fucking thing just rips, man. That's a killer track. And then of course you have towards the end of it, you have Ad Infinitum, which of course leads into Faint-Hearted Soul. So you guys, were these just jams and you said, you know what, these are too fucking good, then we're just going to leave them on our own?
Well, Revolt was,
you guys came up with that really
Revolt
quick.
Was actually everything else was recorded pretty much, and we wanted another song. Like we just wanted to have one more song on the album. And Castor and I kind of just met up at our practice space and just wrote it in one sitting.
Yeah.
And then went in and recorded it like the next week.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun to do. Yeah.
Got to ask you why the urgency to have one more song? Did you feel wasn't complete? Was it a time thing? You wanted to get over 40 minutes? What was the thinking?
I don't know. The track list, we just were like, it just needs one more.
Yeah.
Just a gut feeling.
It's good to have an instrumental too.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh, yeah. And the thought of doing a cover song, that wasn't an option. You didn't want to go down that road.
We've done cover songs live before, and it's fun to play them. I just felt, especially for a first album, to do completely original stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So few songs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, to when we first get our name out there, to have it be our stuff, I think that was a essential thing, and it makes it something that we could be a little more proud of, that the entire thing is us.
Well, let's talk. Go ahead, Walt.
I was going to say, I mean, since you're talking about the cover songs, what were the cover songs that you guys are doing live?
Let's see. There was one last Halloween. We did a Misfits cover set. So we did, I don't know, like 10 to 12 Misfits and Danzig cover songs.
Oh shit, that's cool.
That was pretty fun. What else have we done?
We did Smack My. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Yeah.
Smack My Bitch Up by The Prodigy.
That one was really fun.
That was cool.
Yeah. And I think one of the first songs we ever played as a band together, it was a cover song. It's My United States of Whatever by Liam Lynch.
We did that one a lot of times.
Oh, yeah. We did our first show ever. We did Police Truck by Dead Kennedys.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Our first show, 3 songs.
A little of the old school hardcore, almost crossover type stuff.
Yeah. Some like early punk-ish type stuff. Yeah.
I got a couple cover songs that I think would be killer for you guys that would fit on this album. I want you to sound check them, man. Pull out COC's Albatross. You guys would that one?
Song.
And how about Black Sabbath off the first album, Hand of Doom?
Oh, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs.
All right, guys, I'm challenging you, man. By the end of the tour, you better be playing both of them.
All right.
Now, Walt, when you were, I thought you were going to go like deep stuff like Mucky Pup or, SOD or some of that stuff. But
SOD would be thick.
That would be.
Well, you got to be careful with some of that stuff. Well, more MOD. You can't get away with some of that stuff.
Billy Milano's a local guy. He's a local Jersey, New York guy. Maybe we could track him down and have him come up to one of the local shows and jump on stage with you. He's a maniac.
Oh, he's a nut.
He's a nut job.
Yeah, we need more maniacs on stage.
Well, that's a great segue. How's now last night you started this little headline tour. How has the crowd reception been, and how are the shows been in general in the last year since you've been playing out?
Good. Yeah. I mean,
last night was awesome. It was a great crowd, really fun energy.
Mm-hmm.
They're down to headbang and let Sterling fall onto them.
Yeah, I did a flip over.
Jake lay down on the floor in the crowd, and they were into it.
What happened there, Sterling? What'd you do?
Oh, I did a flip over somebody and flopped onto the floor. It was really fun.
All right, so you intended on doing that. That wasn't
an
accident,
I wanted
right?
to do that. Right. Yeah, I always do. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That's definitely throwback of the old school punk club scene. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Metal Walt's going to get the lowdown on the opening bands that are joining Bastardane as the summer gig season moves forward. You're listening to Metal Mayhem ROC with Bastardane.
Metal Mayhem ROC.
So who are these guys you're out on the road with? Samsara? Is that how you pronounce their name?
Yeah, there's
All
some
right.
of the big friends.
I actually went to music school with most of the members of that band years ago in like 2010, 2011. So they kind of reached out to us, and their booking person kind of put a little tour together, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. That'll be fun.
So are you guys the the headliner of this? And I was checking out some of your set lists. Looks like you guys also play some songs that are not on the album. I assume these are newer songs, maybe for the next album.
Yeah, we have new songs.
Yeah, we got a decent amount of new material we'll be playing all summer.
Yeah. I mean, the album's been out for over a year.
Yeah.
So we like to start playing new songs. It's fun. It's good to keep progressing. So yeah, we're playing probably half of our set is new songs.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are any of these songs out and available, let's say, to check out on YouTube, or you kind of have to look for like live clips?
Only
right
live
now,
clips.
just live clips.
Yeah. we're gonna try to put out like 2 singles in the meantime, and then when we get back home, I got to finish up the vocals, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe on the winter time.
Yeah, we've been in the studio for the past couple months trying to get this new album done, and we're getting there. We got a little. That's when we get off this tour.
Well, you guys are busy, man. I mean, starting as of last night, I mean, you got a whole month plus of dates. So talk a little bit about that. I mean, you're gonna, you got like a week of dates in Jersey and New York, and I got to tell you, man, we said about it before, but it's weird for me, man. You guys are playing in my hometown. I don't live there now, but I grew up there. I've been in that place when it was called Tormelinos, and what better of an experience to be able to go to your hometown and see a killer metal band? Like, great, man.
Yeah, I've never been there, but I'm excited to play there.
It's just, typical little Jersey kind of town. I was thinking that the high school is a couple blocks away, and maybe we should go old school. I graduated high school in 1988. And what do you think, guys? After the show, we'll grab a few beers, we'll jump the gate, we'll go down to the football field and tear it up, man. What do you think? You guys will get arrested, and I'll stay on the other side.
I'm down. Yeah, absolutely.
Do some donuts on the field.
Yeah.
It'll be like, we'll film that, man. That would be like another movie.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Funny story when about my high school is it was before my time, but my brother and sister went there, and on the stands going down to the football field, there was on the concrete, it would say Stairway to the Field. And I remember as a kid walking by there, this would be like in the late 70s, early 80s, and somebody spray painted over field and put heaven. So it just said Stairway to Heaven. And that they just left that there. It had to be for 20 years. It was almost like it was sacred ground and you couldn't touch it.
I mean, that's cool. Yeah.
Right.
It was written at the time when the song came out.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was looking online to see if I could find a picture of it, but no such thing. John, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, how big is this venue that they're playing? What's this Jimmy's Bar and Grill?
It's a little corner bar. I don't know, probably holds a couple hundred people, maybe I would say, something like that.
Yeah, pretty small, pretty cozy.
Yeah. You'll like the Stanhope House. That's a cool little place up in the woods. Been around a long time, that place. Seen a lot of good shows there. You'll like that one. And of course, the Mercury Lounge where you started last night, that's in the Lower East Side in the Bowery, legendary place. I'm sure you guys were like totally chilling there, right?
Fun.
Really,
really sick spot.
Yep. Now, how about this, the Takeover weekend, man? That's like the showcase of this whole thing. So what's going to happen on that night at the Gramercy? You guys got any surprises or anything?
We got a much longer set, so that'll be fun. I think we're playing for like a lot of these shows we play for like 40 minutes, but that one will be at least an hour.
Yeah, that'll be our first one when we're hopping on our tour with OTTO.
Yeah,
the guys in OTTO.
Yeah,
we've played quite a few shows with them before. They're so fun to play with.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they just have this really, really fun energy.
So much energy. Yeah.
Every time we play with them, we're always just pushing each other to get crazier on stage. So it always ends up being really, really fun playing with them.
And what's the sound of their band? I'm not too familiar with them, but how would you compare? Like, what makes you guys? Are you guys in the same category? Are they a little heavier than you? Like, what are they like?
They're way more thrash.
Yeah, they got a little more thrash in their sound. They're more like almost like funk influence as well. Kind of really groovy.
Yeah, like
thrash
thrash,
stuff.
punk,
metal.
groove metal, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some really cool stuff.
Yeah, they're super fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just put out an album, like a month or two ago? Was
I
it?
want to say it was in like March.
Maybe it was
even.
3 months ago? Damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
they put out an album. Some really, really cool songs on there. Yeah, excited to see them live again.
So for you guys, I mean, you're going to be touring right over the two MetLife Stadium shows, so you don't even get a chance to hang and watch the big guys, right?
No, we don't actually. Yeah, I wish we could.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah.
That's just the way it goes, right?
Yeah.
At least we're doing something
We
productive.
might be able to
Yeah.
catch one of the dates, but I don't think so.
Yeah. You guys got to work, man. You got your gig to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's great stuff. Hey, talking about this tour, Rob Trujillo's son Tye is in OTTO, and like yourself, grew up around the Metallica camp. How old is that band? How old is Tye, and what's that band like?
A little younger than us.
Yeah.
Tye is a lot
Ty just
younger
turned
than us.
19 a few days ago, so he's still young. And then I think the other guys are like 21,
The drummer's our age.
23.
Trico's our age.
Trico's
Yeah.
like, around our
Yeah.
age. I think Brian is 20. And then we're, us three are 23 and
I'm
Sterling is
22.
29.
No, they're all just a bunch of young guys.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever jammed with Tye, or the little crossbreed of all the bands?
I don't think we've ever jammed with them. No.
I mean, when we're like in hotel rooms, we'll all just be,
yeah.
running around with instruments, making noises, but never a
Never
real
not.
jam.
Yeah.
Castor, what was it like though? Like, I mean, you guys were kids probably growing up together
Yeah.
in the Metallica camp. And I found these pictures online. They're kind of cool, whatever. But were you guys like playing toys and shit in the road 20 years ago first? Like, were you guys like buddies since like childhood?
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
Every summer when our dads would go out to Europe to play some shows, we would always tag along, and we would just be either in their green room or backstage, just running around, probably getting in their way. But yeah, it's really cool. I've known Tye forever. He's a really fun dude, and it's so cool that we get to play music together. Now we're older.
Well, if you happen to talk to him or text him, I sent those guys a request to do an interview too, but you beat him to the punch. So they're slow, man. But tell them to call, tell them to reach out to me. We'll get them on too.
Okay, all right.
We'll let them know.
Yeah, they're elusive.
But hey, guys, talking about some of those other tours you did, I know you did play a couple of the big festivals up in the spring. Like, those are massive crowds. I mean, 50, 60,000 people. So it was Rockville, and what was the other one? Maybe Sonic Temple?
Sonic Temple, yeah.
Talk about those. What was those experiences like?
Awesome.
I wish we could do that every show.
I know. We could just do a whole tour of that, but that's not how it works, sadly.
No. But yeah, people are just there because they want to see music. They just want to go see a band. So that's like the best thing, because even if they don't know about you, they're all there, and for the most part, like, you could kind of turn them over and kind of get them into your band.
Yeah.
What time did you guys play? Did you have like an early slot, like early mid-afternoon?
Yeah, the one, the Sonic Temple one, we were the first band of the whole festival.
Yeah.
So they had nothing else to watch. They
First
had to watch
time
us.
slot of the first day. So every single person in that opening line on the first day, it was forced to see
It
us,
wasn't.
which
It was better that we
it was a
went
lot
that
of
early,
fun.
I think.
Yeah.
No, it was, and we got a full sound check. Usually festivals, you just get a line check, but if you're first or last, you get a real sound check, which alleviates a lot of the stress.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you get to hang the whole day, right? You get out, you do your merch thing, you sit at the table, you meet the fans, you sell some CDs and T-shirts, and then you go watch all the killer bands all day, right?
Yeah. That's like the best part. Just you get a ticket to see all these other awesome bands all day.
That's like a dream job, right? You guys got to get, like, as a next step, get over to Europe. Maybe do the festivals over there one year. That would be even better, right?
Yeah. One day.
Someday. First things first. Well, guys, we want to be mindful of your time. We have something special for you, Castor. We wanted to show you. I'm going to bring up my slide again, and John's going to Tell you all about this one.
Yeah, this is fun. Up here in Rochester, New York, I was a 14-year-old kid when Metallica came here to record Kill 'Em All. And seeing that it was the 40th anniversary this past week, I have a one-of-a-kind photo of Pops in the studio jamming right there. And it's almost the same age as you right here. We just thought, they would sort of cool little comparison that
Yeah, because I guess James' dad was probably about 2021. You're around the same age. You guys both got your careers going around the same age, which is kind of ironic when you think about it, right?
Yeah. I think he beat me to it by like a year or two. But it is cool. Cool comparison. You got the cool Scorpions shirt on.
Yeah,
Nice.
the Take It By Force. I will email you the full version of this, and you could mock Pops on his Adidas sneakers he has on and his tuck and roll pants things he has going on.
Yeah.
But we got a rich history up here. In all seriousness, we've been doing specials on it, interviews with the guys that recorded the album, that hung out with the band. And this journey goes 40 plus years. And we've been working with some of the guys at Q Prime to put together a Kill 'Em All revisited family reunion. We got all these guys together, and we just did a interview with Adam Dubin. He came up to Rochester to shoot some documentary archival footage with me and a couple other guys. So it's big time fans, but we thought it was sort of fun. It's just like, wow, look at these guys.
I like the picture of you because there's like this big thing of beer behind you. That's what took I'm like, look at that picture. He's set up in front of a beer cooler. How great is that?
And every beer can in the back he drank before that. All like 10,000 of them.
Yeah, no, we were just playing at a brewery. It was pretty cool. They had walls of beer.
You just had to turn around and grab a soaker. And
Just turn around and stick a knife into it, and
fallen, actually.
I got to ask you, Castor, why the drums? Why? What made you gravitate to the drums?
Why would you do that?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, they're fun. It's good. It's something. It's a little release. Yeah. I don't know. I love it. I just really was drawn to it. Rhythm is really cool. I like playing. I like playing bass and guitar too, but I don't know, something I was drawn to.
Well, is it something like do you have siblings, or are they musicians as well?
Yeah, I have two sisters. They sing. They sing really well, but they don't play instruments. No.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. Well, the band Bastardane, guys, what are the socials? Why don't you share all those for our listeners?
I think Instagram is @_Bastardane_ because it won't let us have the just Bastardane. Every Facebook, just Bastardane. Twitter, now also on Threads. It's pretty much just if you search Bastardane, the word on anything, it'll come up.
Bastardane.com.
Bastardane.com. That's an important one.
Bastardane.fun.
We'll have all this in the show notes, listeners, so you can just go down and click it. So, Walt, I'll let you say goodbye, guys. Look forward to the show this weekend or next weekend at Gramercy.
Guys, it was. I'm glad you answered quickly, and we got this, and it was good. Good to talk to you, and I look forward to seeing you a few days, man.
Definitely.
Meeting you
guys. Your hometown.
Thanks for having me.
I'll buy you guys a beer, and we'll hang out and talk a little bit, and maybe we'll jump the stadium and get the spray paint out. What do you think? Huh?
We'll do it.
Crazy.
Guys, best of luck on the shows this weekend, and we'll be talking to you, all right?
Yeah.
Right on.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a great show tonight, all right?
Thanks,
Cheers,
guys.
man.
Thank you.
Metal for life.
Thank you for listening to Metal Mayhem ROC. Check out our website at metalmayhemroc.com for information on podcasts, archives, links to all our live radio shows, and all sorts of info. Please like, follow, and share with everyone, even your non-metal friends. And always remember to keep it heavy.